welcome all the guests here and all beautiful heroes over here who gathered for a cause. I'll start my day with a big salute to all our army who are keeping us in a secure zone to be empowered. And we are all here for a big cause, to empower a woman. Why we need an empowerment of women? Women in our country's strength to live, they need a life of respect with dignity, good health and equality. The issues of women health, hygiene, sanitation, legal and civic rights are detrimental not only for women's welfare but also for our development welfare. We started an organization called WE. WE stands for Women, Health, Hygiene Education and Empowerment. Why we started? Why we? In India now, the women, or 70% of the women, are facing serious health hazards, health problems because of lack of knowledge about the health and hygiene facts. And many of the rural sector, they doesn't even know the cancer awareness programs available or cancer awareness screening tests available for them to detect in a very, very early stage or rather pre-cancerous situations where they can avoid cancer completely. Having these thoughts in mind, going through my journey for more than 25 years in my own field, seeing all the needy, even in the urbanization, 70% are unaware of hygiene and health facts. With the simple tips, they can avoid many serious diseases, not contact them. Some of the surprising facts in India now, in India, 355 million menstruating women are there. We are still in a position, only 46.5 million. Means around 12% of women are only using sanitary pads, which is the biggest concern. Why we are quoting this menstruation in the very first step? Because it starts very early in a female life. It starts around 10 to 12 years now, ends by 50-55 years. So majority of the female journey goes in this particular menstruation period, where they are not aware of their hygiene facts or menstrual hygiene, and they are not in a position to use sanitary pads in present scenario. So we are not expecting you to know the facts, but we all, as a volunteer, to spread this awareness to neighboring society, maybe your family or maybe your neighbors, such that all will know what is the importance of being hygienic by all means. All the adolescent girls, even in the schools, the biggest concern in our Indian society now is 60% of schools are not having separate toilets for females, so that they are having many stigma or whatever it is, and the girls are not taking proper measures during the menstruation, and hence the compromise in the health. And very surprisingly, 23% of girls, they are discontinuing their studies because of menstruation. Is it not a serious fact, friends? It is. So we have to focus on this to educate them. They should know what it is exactly. And many girls, more than 32% girls doesn't even know what it is a menstruation before they get their own. So educating the mother or teacher or next volunteer has to train them or teach them what it is. It is a physiological one, which is not a something disease. Many in India or even Afghanistan or neighboring countries, also underdeveloped countries, they still think, girls are still thinking this is a disease. So we should educate them. This is not a disease. This is something which is very physiological in our body. And how to be very hygienic during that particular period such that we can be very, very healthy. So with this, next comes lifestyle modifications. In the reproductive group, with all lifestyle changes, we are unknowingly, maybe knowingly sometimes, but unknowingly we are all going through certain conditions which are unacceptable totally, and lots of hormone imbalances, obesity, and hence all increase in cancer conditions like breast cancer and all going up, and psychosomatic changes, they happen with the obesity on a reproductive age group, and hence infertility. And the next comes all the middle-aged females, 80% even in the urban society, they are not even aware of cancer vaccination available for cervical cancer. This is something very tragic when one has to spread this message that this also can be checked, because 30% of cancers in a female are also cervical cancers. So this is a huge figure that we can control all these things. Coming to the menopause, everybody thinks when a lady attains the menopause, they think they're not very active and nobody pays attention to them, and also herself she thinks that why I need to go to the doctor, there's nothing, already I have grandchildren with me. There is a stigma that they don't focus on their own body, and there are million depressive episodes that they go through. Why should she go through that? She doesn't even require that. She should live life of her dignity. Any woman from the day one till the last day, they should live in dignity and decency. So there are many facts which we can spread an awareness that this can be checked on. There are so many solutions which are very, very handy and very reachable to them, and even at the far end also they can get these tips from all of us. So friends, hoping that you all become volunteers now to spread the message, the importance of hygiene, health and empowerment. Unless a female is healthy by all means, socially, economically and physically, she cannot be empowered. In completely the 50% of females are occupying the complete population. Of those, 65 working hours are contributed by females only. Remember friends, 65% are contribution from the female workers, total workers. So every female needs to be very healthy to contribute to that work hours. And surprisingly, we are owning only 1% of the all monetary things in the world. 1% of resources, we are only owning 1%. Why? All these hurt is because they are weak physically and sometimes socially, and some depressive episodes where they are not contributing themselves in a perfect manner. So all these things are not required. So now time has come to help them out, to bring their effectiveness back home. So there is a beautiful saying which influences all of us. You can tell the condition of the nation by looking at the female, by Jawaharlal Nehru ji. So just think about, you're all fit into this family. You have a sister, mother, grandmother, or your auntie. We all fit into this family. If you look into each and everyone, you can see these problems which many people doesn't come out of their heart, but at least try to educate them now. They come out, they take the solutions for their problems, which are very, very minor, which can be excluded like anything. In pursuit of making India a great nation, let us work together, friends, giving women their much more deserved status. It is possible only by holding each one's hand, work together, work for the cause, spread the message, empower the female, empower yourself also, and please contribute the nation where we deserve to be very decent in living. I take leave, thanking you all, hoping that we all will work together from today onwards. You are not a student here now. You are a volunteer. We all work together. Hope you join hands with me. Alone I cannot do anything. Alone you also cannot do anything. But together we all can create miracles. Friends, I expect all this cooperation from you from today onwards, and we all work together to spread this beautiful message to the womanhood that they deserve a decent living. Thank you. Thank you, sir.